Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. I hope you all are having a good morning or a good afternoon or a good evening or a good night. And if you're new around here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn the notification bells to all so you never miss out when I go live. And to check out the description for links to Bear Miles' YouTube channel, go check him out and show him some support too. Yeah, we'll get on into it shortly. I thought I'd check this out for a bit before I do a bit of Call of Duty. Would have streamed earlier, but I had to wait for this to download. Oh, why is this taking forever to load up? Yes, I just want to post it. There we go. Alright. Well, slice that one off.
And that is going to wind up left of the fairway into the second cut here at hole number 1. Ooh, that's where the wayward previous shot will cost you. Failed to reach the green from the rough, and now it's time to scramble. Not gonna be easy.
Golf.
Trent golf. Yeah, I thought I'd do a little bit of golf before I do a bit of Warzone later. And then Minecraft after that.
Ah, that's a high-quality shot right there.
But if you're on, then I'll go on into Minecraft now for a bit.
Ooh, that's got a little bit more movement than you think, and that'll slide on by.
Fuck.
Okay, that one finished off, but it is a double bogey.
Oh, what?
And there's a good first step to start making up some ground after the troubles at one. A picture-perfect drive here at the second. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5.
Bloody hit the trees. It's just gonna be bad.
That's what these greens can do to you. They make you see things that just aren't there, and that one slides by. Okay, no problem with that one.
There is a problem with that one. It's really bad. God, that's deafening.
Oh, that is a big drive, easily clearing that series of bunkers, but that will leave a delicate pitch shot to this third green. Ten-foot putt left. Oh no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Yeah, this is a tee shot that's perplexed many a golfer over the years. That's going to wind up being too long and off the back of this fourth green.
I don't think I'll be playing this much longer. Just gonna be going back and forth, back and forth.
High waving hand.
Destroyer, hey, how's you? Hope you're all good.
Now I am because I'm watching a great streamer.
That will be
100
a
points,
3 over
thumbs
on
up,
the scorecard
smiling
for this
face
hole.
with
Time to
sunglasses.
pick up that.
Cheers, I wouldn't say that.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe two. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
Oh, you bugger.
"18 feet from the bottom of the cup." Cleans that up in the hole. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now, from a tight lie, this his second.
My days.
It happens. You have a tough hole. Time to pick up and move on after the triple bogey. Nice to hear something positive. That's the sound of the ball coming off the middle of the face as opposed to another bogey. No one wants to hear that all day long. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
It's 125 yards left to the hole, and that wind, it's coming from right to left, so you might need to start this a little bit to the right-hand side.
That is terribly frustrating right there. Just 125 yards away and missed the green completely.
As if. Fucking ridiculous.
Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole.
Back to where we literally was a minute.
This is an 11-foot putt. Nope. Good effort, but that's gonna wander a few feet by. Time to just pick up and move on to the next hole.
Look, Tom say. Sunshine. I might cook a kebab up in a bit. Nice juicy kebab or some duck.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe two. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly.
I do love a doner kebab, the unruly
Really good
face.
shot.
Yeah. Bought a bit of kofta and that, so I might make my own. Or I might do some Chinese ribs. Got some of them in the oven. I've got to see how long they take. Are you? Golf is just not my thing, I don't think.
What's your favorite food?
That one just gonna sneak on by.
I don't know, I don't really have one. I like all sorts. It's got a bit of spice to it.
Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par.
Do you like fish?
Yeah, I don't mind a bit of fish. Do like crab and lobster. But that's really expensive. Wow, that was a bad shot.
Now, gotta manage the pine straw here with his second.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
8-foot putt here.
Oh my days.
Oh, no. No.
I fish sticks.
Fish sticks. Nice.
So,
Yeah, I love.
here. It's
Well,
a bogey at
I
the
call them
ninth.
crab sticks, but yeah,
That's gonna
fish
put an
sticks.
end
I like
to
them
what's
as well.
been a largely disappointing first nine.
When you will be on Dancraft.
When will I be on Minecraft? I can
So
do a
will I
bit.
fish.
I can do a bit of Minecraft now, or I do be on Minecraft a bit later, about 9, 10 o'clock.
I'm off Monday BTW.
You're off on Monday.
Okay, well, it's up to you.
Wait, you're off till Monday.
Well, scoring's been an issue so far. That's maybe being kind, but
I'm
hey,
confused.
that's good tee shot right there.
Yes.
Well, I'll load up
Down on the
Minecraft.
course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
Just give
Left
me a
himself
sec.
with 149 yards to the front,
Weekends and Monday I'm off.
155 to the hole. Looking to make up for that drop shot with a birdie here.
Hang on. Well, I'm gonna go do a bit of Minecraft.
No, like I'm working this week.
Oh, you're working this week. Alright.
So don't go off.
Stuck the follow through right there. This could be really good.
Oh, nothing wrong with that iron shot. It's a good one. Just a little short, little right, but still a very good place to putt from.
Yeah, he says that, but never goes in.
Nope, I could have erased the bogey from the previous hole, but no dice there.
I've got a plan.
That
You got a plan?
so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it.
Oh god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more fucking holes.
We need more blocks, Dutch van der Linde.
Yeah, I just locked them all up so the little kids can't run around and escape. And I weren't on that all yesterday. I slept the whole of yesterday away. But it was nice because I felt it.
Focus on the North Korean
Beautiful
village we
tempo
have.
to that swing, and this is going to wind up
Yeah.
squarely in the fairway.
I don't get.
You need the rest.
Amen Corner officially begins
yeah, I do need
now.
the-
His second at hole number 11.
Yeah, I started the villagers off, but I locked them in a little so they can't get out of their little hole just yet. Ah, this is going straight in the water. Nope.
Send me your world
Wow,
seats
some
if you
good
want.
action on that approach, and a birdie putt awaits. A birdie putt here at the 11th.
Yeah,
a
I'll,
very manageable look
I'll have to
here, just
find
the
out what it
slightest
is
of movements
later.
to the left, but mostly level.
because I can't even remember what the world seed is.
Got it there, but not quite on target.
I've got app for finding materials.
Oh, nice.
Disappointment there.
It's
We'll
okay,
brush it
maybe
in,
another time.
and that'll be just a par.
Yeah, when I... Oh, God, that's so loud. Yeah, when I get on that later, I'll take a picture of the world seed and send it here.
It's not a cheat BTW, just it's easier to get
And
nether
this is
TBH.
gonna end up safely
Yeah,
on the
that's-
putting surface.
I know what you mean. No.
Just want to nestle this one down to within a couple of feet. Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt.
Could have. Like it going in. Okay, now.
That so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it.
Apparently Warden Fortress is in like mountains areas.
Yeah, just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit
All right.
fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did.
So
right
we're
there.
pretty close then.
Well, that was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. Chance now for a rare bright spot. This for an eagle.
Oh, you're joking me.
"15 feet away. Nope. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. And that a good shot up the hill and into the fairway at 14. From the fairway, Iona.
Sport golf is better than this.
Yes, it's 126 yards left to the flag.
We
And that
Sports
wind,
golf's
it's coming
better
from
than
right to left, so you might need to start this a little bit to the right-hand side.
I was just checking it out. I seen it was installed for free to play at the minute. I thought I'll have a look at it then. Why not? And yeah. No, did that wrong.
Well, sometimes you can get a little too cute. Hits
This
the
is
green on
not
the
fun.
fly,
We need
but
like
too
crowds
much
to aim at.
action on the ball, and you find yourself trying to get up and down to save par.
Nope. I don't think I'll be playing this game again. One time look.
Wow. I'd give that the full 10 seconds. But nope, I think that's staying out. What a shame. Couple shots
Good
over
looks
par.
boring, TBH.
Oh, that's stressful. In all honesty, it ain't my thing. But, yeah. Well, I thought I'd take a look, see what it's like. But, yeah, no.
Well, I thought you was chilling on it.
Yeah, and chilling
Well,
just
not much
like...
to cheer about so far,
Chilling
but
isn't
that should be
checking it
worth the
out.
smile.
Not,
Good tee shot
not really
and safely in the
sure on
fairway.
this kind of game. I'm not a
Decision
sports
time
player.
now.
As it
Take on
is.
the pond or not. He is second at 15.
Okay, now. Don't know who's he waving at. There's no one there. Jesus.
A look at birdie here at 15.
And this is working back up the hill, but it doesn't look like it has a whole lot of break to it whatsoever.
That one just gonna sneak on by. Oh, no.
You joking me? Oh, let's put the kettle on. I can't hear you with that music. Frickin' this joke. This ain't going in.
Well, this is straight at it, and it's a really good line.
Yeah, going into the water by the looks of it. Jesus Christ.
And that gonna wind up on the green. Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
But it will bounce into the hole.
Hang on. That's gonna leave about 3 feet.
Come on.
That so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it.
Well, they can wait for me to take my shot. I'm making a cup of coffee. Hold up on the hole.
I'll take the shot.
Yeah, by all means. Oh, crap. Because I'm doing pretty damn bad at it.
Asterisk bird.
Hit the bird out the sky. That'd be pretty cool if you could do that. Ooh, kettle's boiled. Another. Oh, kettle hasn't finished boiling. Bloody half boils itself. That's a pain.
Not animal cruelty.
No hitch in the giddy up there. That might be the drive of the round so far. Now Nota his second from the fairway.
He's got 144 yards remaining to the hole, struggling all day, looking to do something good here.
Really got to find out how to turn them announcers off because they are winding me up.
They are depressing.
Hut. Yeah. Really know how to put you down, don't they? Fucking arseholes.
Sport games are just not good what they used to be.
I'm not a sports player anyway.
They are just cash and grab.
Oh, you're joking me.
That one offline.
For the 2000s where good times now it's all about money.
Yeah.
And an awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
You can sort of tell as well.
Now a 7-footer.
Yeah, good concentration there.
Yay.
That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that in for a par.
Oh, that music is so deafening. Right, I can hang on for 2 secs. Roll a smoker. The jungle. Abdi-da dee da do do dee ba da da do. Ting tang, walla walla bing bang.
IGTG work talk later.
Alright, Cassie's the best. Be safe, peace out, much love. Peace. That's going to be a hard shot.
That a beautiful tee shot through the chute here at 18, and that is going to be ideal. So now, up the hill, he is second at 18.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
So this for a finishing birdie at 18.
And he's really going to have to hit this. It's straight up a big ridge, so it will be crawling at the end.
Nope, good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by.
Well, like the old saying goes, never up, never in, and that definitely applies here.
These commentators are going to get a smack in the mouth. You're joking me.
Ooh, even the short ones can jump up and get you sometimes. So that, an apt metaphor for this round, a 3-putt bogey on the 18th green. And this is going to be a round of 91. Frank, we hear the word aura thrown around at the big golf tournaments so often. When you arrive on the grounds at Augusta National, you think about aura. This is what it looks like. This is what it feels like. And in moments spread throughout the tournament, this is what it sounds like. Augusta National has that aura, and you, as well as anyone, you know that.
Yeah, so well said, Rich. Augusta's like a cauldron. People are surprised how hilly the golf course is, but you throw in the word magical too, because it just looks too good to be true. And then you look around, and you're actually playing.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody.
I have to do it all again. You're joking me.
And that a very good start to this final round, and we're off and running here at the Masters. This one will play a little bit longer. It's up the hill to that green.
I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, really shouldn't have done that.
Well, sometimes you can get a little too cute. Hits the green on the fly, but too much action on the ball, and you find yourself trying to get up and down to save par. Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Wait, this is the worst hole ever. Joking me.
Time to move on to the next hole. And there's a good first step to start making up some ground after the troubles at 1. A picture-perfect drive here at the 2nd.
207 yards, not bad.
This front 9 has not been kind, but now, here's a look at Eagle.
Not gonna get Eagle whatsoever. Oh, I got an Eagle! Alright. That went
Good
bad.
looking drive here, right on the heels of the Eagle. That is right where you want to be.
No, that's not where I want to be, right down there.
This from about 10 feet. He'll say he should have made that. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Okay, that ball safely on the green.
Oh, you bugger. Nope.
Oh, you're kidding. This game's unfair sometimes. That looked in the whole way. Now a second from just under 180 yards.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
This is a pretty long putt here. You'd be happy to get this to within 2 or 3 feet. You really want to take the stress out of that next putt.
Damn you.
This from 7 feet. Oh, maybe a misread there, and that curls by to the left. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. This one gonna have to stop quickly. It's his second.
You're joking. Oh, I needed that.
Yep, came out of that one quickly. That was never on mine. They call that position A. That's going to be right down the middle. So, Iona, this his second from the fairway.
Well, 122 left to the flag. The pin up front in the right-hand corner of the green.
Well, sometimes you can get a little too cute. Hits the green on the fly, but too much action on the ball, and you find yourself trying to get up and down to save par. Hey, maybe that can help turn things around here on this front side. Well done there from off the green. It's down for an unlikely birdie. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway.
$17-foot putt here.
Got it there, but not quite on target. That, so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. And this gonna come down and lodge itself in the second cut. Iona, a second coming up.
127 yards, that's what he's looking at down the flagstick. Pin in the middle, so it's a green light.
From the rough into the bunker, or the frying pan into the fire, sometimes mistakes, they just have a way of compounding themselves. Nah, the pace was okay, but that needed to be started a bit further out to the right. Okay, so it's a bogey for him here at the 9th. And it's going to be a disappointing 40 on the first 9, 4 over par. And that will do just fine. Well, downhill, Frank, want to play the ball, what, a little further back in the stance, take a club less? Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. Water left and long. This is second at 11. I like the looks of this one.
Just think about it. You got to cover nearly 2 football fields of distance and get it inside 5 feet. You wouldn't think that's possible.
If only they could all be that short. Very well played there. And it results in an easy birdie. Nah, a little too cautious there. Maybe fortunate this didn't wind up in the creek. Instead, it is in the bunker short of this 12th hole.
Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Oh, you hate to give one back on a putt like that. Okay, no problem with that one.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Now from a little less than 200 yards, this a second to the par 5. Outstanding strike right there, right off the center of the club face, and a good chance for birdie. 1 eagle on the round already. This to add to that crystal collection.
No.
Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole. Yes, a 2-putt birdie. That's in for a 4.
With that hole cut in the middle right, this nice drive down the left side certainly opens up the second shot.
From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
125 is the number, just a flick. Pin on the right-hand side, so plenty of room to the left of it.
This could be a good one.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
This is a 19-foot putt.
No way.
That's going to leak out to the right and trickle away. Not the right read there.
Didn't need that on here.
Cleans that up in the hole. Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway. The only real bailout area is right. It's his second at 15. This such a tough green to land a ball softly on, and that continues over the back here at hole number 15.
This is an 11-foot putt.
Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. this is gonna end up safely on the putting surface. A birdie putt now at 16.
Not
Hit
happening.
it. Okay, good job to limit the damage, as that's in for a bogey. So often we talk about needing precision off the tee, and this is how you do it. That is dead center.
And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green.
Didn't want to do that way.
Well, sometimes you can get a little too cute. Hits the green on the fly, but too much action on the ball, and you find yourself trying to get up and down to save par.
This one measures out to 15 feet.
That's a good putt. He avoids the back-to-back bogeys. Really a nice recovery.
Hang on a sec, stream.
Yeah, that one navigated beautifully through that narrow opening, and that is going to work out just fine. From the fairway nota, this is second.
It's about 137 yards to the front, 160 to the hole. Pin is in the back right corner of this green.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker.
Looking to splash this softly onto the green.
Oh, boy, you hate to give one back on a putt like that. Okay, so it's a disappointing bogey 5 here at 18. And this will wind up being a 78, 6 shots over par. Frank, you've played around here so many times and broadcast from the perch here at Augusta National down at Amen Corner.
Before we head out to the course, let's create your golfer.
Oh, whatever. I don't really care. Just want to get on.
Welcome to EA Sports PGA Tour, the exclusive powered by official PGA Tour ShotLink and TrackMan. As your golf game improves, so does your path to be. The tee is yours at 30 of the world's. Customize your experience. Select your gameplay preferences here. That's it. Now take a minute to look around or select Quick Play to get out to the course.
I just want ordinary settings. Fuck. Volume. Windows manage. 2 sections. Every time I go to bloody answer.
Now, from Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents this step on the road to the Masters. Rich Lerner, so pleased to be joined by Frank Nobilo. And Frank, the setting here at Augusta National, as always, is ideal. You could just sort of sit and watch and soak it all in. But you have to get out there and play. So what are the keys to being successful here?
Getting used to the uphill and downhill lies. And you see that on what is regarded really as the most perfect par 5 ever created. That's 13. Because if you had a nice tee shot and you're going to go for that green across the tributary of Rays Creek, then you better used to be having the ball above your feet. And of course, then you get to 16, and I'm going to steal a line, from the great Vern Lundquist. Yes, sir. And yes, sir, you know you're playing a beauty.
And that is right where you want to be. His drive splits the middle to get this round underway. While sitting on an upslope here, you've got to be careful that you don't get this one straight up in the air from that lie. Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole.
Well, I got to say it, you hate to give away shots this early in the round.
Well, he's really overdone it there. I mean, way too much pace on that.
Yeah, admittedly, they can be tough to gauge, but something must have gone horribly wrong to miss that badly.
close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. So an early setback here. That will be a 6 on this opening par 4. That's up the left side. And there's a good first step to start making up some ground after the troubles at 1. A picture-perfect drive here at the 2nd.
Oh, that was unlucky too. If that ball had just slowed down, it could have been an eagle putt. Just kept going. Oh, just over the back.
So an ideal spot right here, just off the green, a makeable chance at eagle.
This will be a 14-foot putt here.
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Onward now to the classic 350-yard par 4 third hole here at Augusta National. Best probably to hit short of the 4 fairway bunkers and then have a full shot into this green, which slopes right to left. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Walking the course today, let's bring in Notah Begay III.
112 yards left. Pin is very accessible here, right in the center of the green. Gap wedge coming in here. Headed just right of the flag. Very nice.
I know it's the second shot golf course, but what an iron shot. I don't care. That's the first, the last. That's a great shot.
This will move to his right for birdie. Oh, goodness, that is too bad. That would have been a good birdie, but not to be. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Now to the fourth, an excellent par 3. This requires a solid, pure strike. You can't fake it on this hole, and you're happy to walk away with 3. Still work to do to get this on the green. This is second.
Oh, you're joking me.
Well, the shot wasn't easy, but you're never going to get any spin out of that sort of line. And the ball, the only thing to stop it was the bunker.
Gonna have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry. All right, good job to blast that out, but it is by no means home.
11 feet away.
Nope. Mind's got to be scrambling a bit now. It's a double bogey now, 4 over through his first 4 holes. Inspired by the road hole at the old course at St. Andrews, the 495-yard par 4 fifth. This an excellent par 4, second longest at Augusta National, uphill slightly and dogleg to the left. Yeah, that one going to chase down the fairway a little, and it'll wind up perfect. From the fairway, we check in with Notah.
Finding the fairway here at the 5th does not guarantee that you're going to hit the green. A series of undulations and bumps really make it tough to get it close.
Nope.
And this one going to nestle itself into the second cut.
Just doing crappier and crappier.
I didn't realize this hole was this long. Long, short, here we go again. Now, this would be an unbelievable par if you can make this putt.
Yeah, on putts this long, so hard to gauge the speed, and that's maybe about what you'd expect.
10-foot putt left.
Slow down. Okay, that'll run about 4 feet by. Well, not to be. Not a good hole of golf here. It is that time to pick up and move on. Another good par 3 here on this first nine. It's the 180-yard par 3 sixth. Elevated tee, 2-tiered green. Chance to make it 2, but you need to be precise on the tee.
Don't.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
A little deep with the tee shot and now facing a very fast and treacherous approach shot. Could easily run away.
Sharp X show. Yeah, how's you? Hope you're all good.
How are you, mate?
Yeah, not too bad. How's you? Hope you're all good.
It's a slow start, and you can blame it on the short game. Certainly been a struggle. And this hole here, more bad shots than good shots. You need something good to happen quickly.
No, I'm not playing hockey. I'm playing golf.
Aman bracelets here.
Just gonna sneak on by.
Yeah.
It looks similar.
Hockey's on ice, mate.
Well, that's what this course can do to you. It is a double bogey. That'll drop him down to +9. On to hole number 7. It is a par 4 at an even 450 yards in length. Anything into the pine trees running the length of the fairway can oftentimes lead to a bogey or worse, with the 3 front bunkers preventing any thoughts of running one up to the green.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
Now Noda, his second from the fairway.
160 to the hole. Pin just on the front edge.
Awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Okay, well, have a good day, champ.
And you have a good one.
Oh, the
Catch you in
hands
this.
came
Be
through
safe, peace out,
beautifully there.
McClure.
Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par.
No, got up and out of that one quickly. You could see it. All right, so the par 4 7th a bit too tough as he'll walk away with a bogey 5. We move now to the 8th here at Augusta. This is an uphill 570-yard par 5. Avoid the fairway bunker off the tee, and reaching into is definitely a possibility. This one's starting a hair right. No hitch in the giddy-up there. That might be the drive of the round so far. Now from way back, better than 300 yards, a second to the par 5.
Nope.
And that one going to make its way into the second cut. And this is a problem. Down off the pine tree and into the second cut.
It's a slow start, and you can blame it on the short game.
Oh my days.
Well, that, not his finest effort, and it's going to leave a very anxious putt to say bogey. Might have stared at that one too long. And sometimes you just got to go with your gut. Safe to say Augusta National may not be as simple as it looks when you watch on TV. That is in for double bogey.
Make a cup of coffee.
We wrap up the first 9 with the tough 460-yard par 4, known for a treacherous 3-tiered green that slopes sharply from back to front. Approach shots here that don't have enough carry could also wind up rolling a good 30, 40 yards or so back down the hill. This is turning a little to his left. This is going to be a beautiful drive down the hill into the big clearing, and it'll set up a good look at this 9th green. From the fairway, we check in with Notah.
Well, from this section of the fairway, you have an opportunity to get the ball close to the back third of this green. It's going to require some good calculations on yardage and proper execution to get the ball to sit on the right plateau.
Ooh. Just love the bunker.
Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. Yeah, that one came out hot, tough to judge sometimes, coming out of the sand, and that winds up well beyond the flag. Oh, no. Just appeared to be befuddled by the break there.
That was a mick. That takes a mick. Really does. Oh my days.
That's what happens when things are going poorly, right? When you don't take your time and it costs you another stroke. Safe to say Augusta National may not be as simple as it looks when you watch on TV. That is in for double bogey. Second 9 begins with a downhill 495-yard par 4 featuring a 60-yard long center bunker short of the green. The first hole until 1935, number 10 traditionally plays harder than any other hole here at Augusta National.
And that's an excellent tee shot. Actually took the corner of the dog leg on. And the payoff, a slightly flatter lie and a better angle into this green that tips to the left.
From the fairway, let's go to Notah.
Ball coming from this section of the fairway will produce a right to left ball flight, which makes accessing the left side of the screen much easier.
This ball not going where it was intended. It's going to work its way into the second cut.
Woo, Nelly. This is past the hole. A difficult putt coming now.
A good 20-footer here.
Tough start to the backside, Frank.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well, too. You start losing confidence with the putter early on.
Okay, so a good putt there, but fair to say it has been an odyssey so far, and that, another drop shot. We move along to hole number 11 here at Augusta National, now at 520 yards, a par 4. This tee box shifted a bit to the left in 2022, which lengthened the hole a good 15 yards, so that now navigating a tee shot down the right side brings more risk into play. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Oh, this might be close.
Yeah.
Nope, just not enough earth there to slow that ball down, and it is going to wind up in the hazard. So, with a shake of the head, he'll take his drop, and now with a stroke added for the penalty, this becomes his 4th to the par 4. Yep, played that nicely. That'll work out just fine. Oh, this is where the game becomes so cruel sometimes. Safe to say Augusta National may not be as simple as it looks when you watch on TV. That is in for double bogey. Welcome to the 155-yard par 3 12th. Maybe the most famous par 3 in the world. Hogan's Bridge, Rays Creek, you're familiar with all the names. A bunker in front of the green and 2 behind. Club selection and trying best as you can to gauge the wind, absolutely critical. And that one going to wind up smack dab in the middle of the green. Lot of green to travel here, but this is for birdie. Get up. Get there. Tell you what, lag putting, such an underrated part of the game, and that is well done there.
That was just taking a bit.
Still no circles on the card as of yet, as that's in for par. This 13th tee box, one of the favorite spots for all the golfers. It's a respite. It's very peaceful back there. Chance to gather your thoughts and then maybe gather some momentum, turn one over off the tee, and then turn on the jets. Maybe make eagle here. this is tugged way left.
Oh, no.
And that will not hold on to the fairway. It's into the second cut on the left-hand side.
Fourth shot wants to get this close.
A little tentative there, and that'll come up short. On to the 440-yard par 4 14th, the only hole at Augusta National without a single bunker. The terraced green is the challenge here. This one starting a little bit left. And that a good shot up the hill and into the fairway at 14. From the fairway, we check in with Notah.
The most attractive feature of this hole is the dynamic design of the green, cut into 3 separate sections guarded by an amazing false front where the ball will come all the way off the front edge.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot. It is a game of touch. It is evidence right there when your touch is out. What a difference it makes. That ball went a long way past.
This hole really taking its toll now. Safe to say Augusta National may not be as simple as it looks when you watch on TV. That is in for double bogey. On to the final par 5 on this second 9, the now 550-yard 15th. This historically has played well under par, but renovations in 2022 added an extra 20 yards to the hole. Well-placed tee shots to the right side of the fairway create a big advantage, but the risk of running into the pine straw or facing a side hill lie has also been increased. Well, scoring's been an issue so far. That's maybe being kind, but hey, that's a good tee shot right there. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Looking at the greatest second shot in golf, but don't let the beauty fool you. There is trouble everywhere.
That is starting right. Got to be careful over there. Oh, and that's a big mistake here at 15. That ball just had too much steam on it, and it winds up in the water. So now, with the drop taken, this is going to be his 4th shot into this par 5.
Oh, man.
Well, as an old baseball announcer once said, going, gone. Goodbye.
Ooh, now this, a very delicate one from behind this 15th green.
Even bloody worse.
Okay, well, this round kind of limping to a finish. It is another double bogey here at 15. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now from a tight lie, this his 2nd.
This is bullcrap.
Digs into the bunker, getting set to play the 3rd shot.
Nope, that is not much of an improvement. Got to fully commit to this one as he'll try again. That's much better. Super shot out of the bunker and just a few feet left to finish it off. Nah, things going from bad to worse in short order here. That's one you'd like to have made. Nice to hear something positive. That's the sound of the ball coming off the middle of the face as opposed to another bogey. No one wants to hear that all day long.
And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
This from about 10 feet.
No, showed a little too much respect for that one.
Okay, no problem with that one.
That a beautiful tee shot. True to shoot here at 18, and that is going to be ideal. So now, up the hill, his second at 18. Not sure what happened there. Wrong club selection, poor execution. Regardless, a lot of meat still on that bone. Okay, on the green, but it's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, so a bogey here at the last. And that is worthy of a golf clap.
I think I should have played that one. another match and then I'll call it there, I think.
Welcome in, everyone, to EA Sports' continuing coverage of PGA Tour Golf. Rich Lerner joined up in the booth by Frank Nobilo. Frank, there's nothing like it early tee time to get the adrenaline flowing.
And also, too, the golf course is perfect. Less divots. You don't see any sort of marks on the green. Greens are going to putt beautifully. There's also, the course is a little bit softer. It's got the moisture from overnight. And also, when they've cut the golf course, there's that really green, fresh smell, like it's brand new.
Okay, that one's dancing. And let's bring in Nota Begay, four-time winner on tour, on this putt for birdie.
And not too much break on this, maybe a little to the right, but it's going back up the hill, so we can't leave it short. You can have a great line, but if you don't hit it, it doesn't matter.
Are you
How does
joking?
that not go in? To one over par early on in this round. Underway now, on to the second hole. "12 feet still to go."
You're joking me.
You can see the frustration building. That is not a great putt there. Okay, so nothing easy about these first couple of holes. The bogey at 1, now double here at 2, 3 over already.
Settling in, hoping for a good one here at the par 3.
That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. Now note this for birdie.
And I don't think he'll want to deviate from a straight-in read, just a little uphill.
Nope. All right, that'll get the train going back in the other direction as he is in for par here at the 3rd. Getting ready for hole number 4. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Clean lie here for his 2nd to the par 3.
So many shots just being given away on the front side, and all because of the short game.
Oh, he nearly saved his par, but that comes up just a little bit short.
Brilliant touch. Just for a little harder.
Rough day so far. 4 over par on the round.
That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short.
Frankie's not going to make the highlight shows tonight, but he might still make par, which isn't all bad.
Hey, let's face it, that is very forgettable.
That just takes a biscuit.
Cleans that up in the hole. To the 6th hole now. Yeah, that's nicely done. Birdie putt coming up here at the 6th. This is an 11-foot putt. It's going to slide just past the hole.
Yeah, of course it does.
Six over par on the round right now. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Just going to sneak on by. That is a bit unlucky. It needed a little more behind it, but once it got rolling backwards, it was just not going to stop. Okay, so the drop made, and this will become his third at the par 3. I don't think he's going to fall in love with that one, Frank, but it won't hurt him.
No, but you'd expect from there to sort of get it within kicking distance. Now you got to work.
Yep, that's in for bogey. Good putt, but that score will fall to +8. Up to the 9th. You know, that is going to be into the hazard again, and this is becoming a theme. Water off the tee on the last hole. Water off the tee again here. So we'll stay on the tee box, and this will be his third now into the par 3. Okay, good job to limit the damage, as that's in for a bogey. So Frank.
I'll do one more, and then I'm going to go cook something to eat, I think.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour, so proud to bring you continuing coverage of the world of golf. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner, and partner, you and I have called a lot of rounds of golf through the years. I know there's always something that piques your interest. How about today?
Rich, every day brings you a chance to do something special. And when we get to sit in this perch, that's what I look for. And I don't want to see the head going down. I want to see that every single shot is a chance to do something special. That could be a chip. Maybe the chip goes in. Maybe it's a 30-footer that goes in. Maybe a drive gets rifled down the fairway. Do something special.
Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. Nota Begay is on the ground for us at the first green.
And this putt moving right the whole way. Got to keep the pace up to hold its line.
Nope, didn't get that out there far enough, and it winds up sliding by to the right. Oh, no, where was that going? +1 in the early going. And getting set to start the second hole now. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Working back up from below the putting surface. This, a second.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Looking for one good, clean strike of the golf ball here at the par 3. That one safely on the putting surface. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Well, it's the trickiest putt in golf, the straight flat one.
Oh, you're joking.
That slides by to the right. Just never had that on target. Two over for the day. Moving on to the 4th hole. And that one not on the green, but not a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now a second to this par 3. Well, Frank, you know it's not ideal, but sometimes psychologically a bogey's not that bad.
It would have been easy to come completely off the rails there. So all in all, I'd take a bogey.
Now from the bunker.
Just a little splash out on this par 3.
Okay, pretty big swing necessary there, and that's not all that bad from that far away. Got it there, but not quite on target.
What a rocky road to this point. 4 over par on the round.
Now at the 6th hole. Yeah, that's nicely done. Birdie putt coming up here at the 6th. He has a 12-footer here.
No.
Oh, man. Boy, it's been one of those days. You think the golf gods are against you.
Sure does feel like it.
He's not going to be real happy with that. Wow.
Okay, it was just sort of flirting at 4 over par. Now he's headed the wrong way. Double bogey and all the way to 6 over for the round. Yeah, not quite enough on that one. It's going to take this slope and come back off the front of the green. Now, from short range, a second. Didn't get it all the way there, but I think he'll be able to finish that off and walk to the next tee in pretty good shape, Frank.
Yeah, not going to get a prize for being a hero, but no damage done.
Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. On to the 8th hole. Frank, I think that went in.
Oh, yes.
He made an ace. That is unbelievable.
Freaking hell.
And getting set to tee off on this par 3.
I actually got a freaking hole in one.
Gets that on the stack perfectly. That is very well judged. We haven't seen many closer than this all day. It's for birdie. Well, this game's simple when you hit him in that close. A wonderful tee shot, and that is finished off for an easy birdie. So, partner, as always, I enjoyed it watching.
Yeah. Pretty chuffed that I got that hole in one. But, right, stream, I'm gonna end it here for a minute. Make sure you tell your loved ones that you love them every day, because you never know what can happen, and hopefully I'll catch these guys in the next one. If not, be safe, peace out, much love, peace.